When I think of a game with a long lifespan, I always end up thinking of GTA 5. Mostly because I was a literal child when it came out and I had to get my parents to buy me this 18+ game, which surprisingly they did. And 12 years later, I'm an adult that can buy it myself. Considering GTA 6 is possibly releasing this year, meaning GTA 5's nearly 13-year lifespan might be finally ending after being ported to literally everything known to man, I thought we'd look back at how people reacted to this game via social media like YouTube or Twitter or the GTA forums, regarding the delay, the trailers, the release, and the questionable theories. So after the success of GTA 4, Rockstar would release other projects like Red Dead Redemption, Bully Scholarship Edition, Midnight Club, LA Noire, while also working on Max Payne 3 and Agent. But while doing all that, they were also working on GTA 5 since 2008. So on October 25th of 2011, they officially announced Grand Theft Auto 5 with the new logo and that a trailer was dropping on November 2nd at 12 PM EDT, which was about in a week's time. And of course, people were losing their shit. You have to understand, people weren't really expecting anything, mostly because Rockstar was working on Max Payne 3 and had just released a trailer for that, so everybody expected Rockstar would just be quiet. One guy speculated that the new logo was suggesting a location in Las Vegas. Another guy thought of Washington. Now, unlike my last video, people were speculating much more with GTA 5, and those speculations were actually correct. A lot of people thought the logo reminded them of San Andreas, which aged very gracefully. Some people also just didn't like the logo because they thought it looked kinda weird, which I guess makes sense since it does look different than all the other GTA logos. But on November 2nd, we got the first glimpse of GTA. At the time, people were going crazy. This was pretty insane that this was running on an Xbox 360 and PS3. Lots of people were excited for Los Santos and a new revision of San Andreas, along with the graphics being pretty insane for 2011. But I found a lot of comments that were reasonably excited, but they would always include one word, which was jizz. It was in so many sentences, and I rarely ever hear the word jizz today. I don't know what was happening in 2011, maybe it was that group LMFAO that was doing this. Now the first comments I saw about Michael, who didn't have a name at the time, were Frank West,
I've covered wars, you know.
and also that he looked like Mel Gibson, which I can kinda see. Or some people generally thought Tommy Vercetti from Vice City was returning, which I'm pretty sure if he did, he would be like 60 years old. Rockstar would also drop this statement thingy, but unlike GTA 4's announcement, they would not drop a release date, probably because of what happened with that. Though of course, history always ends up repeating itself. But one of the most successful theories about Trailer 1 came after a week on November 11th, 2011. A GTA forums member named Dorvis thought an actor named Ned Luke resembled the main character in Trailer 1. A lot of other users would research more into this, leading to more evidence of this possibly being true. It also helped that the actor's voice resembled the one that was in Trailer 1, which of course we know now that the actor for the main character was actually indeed Ned Luke. Now unlike GTA 4 or GTA 6's announcement, Rockstar would communicate a lot after GTA 5's first trailer. They used to do these Q&A thingies for Max Payne 3 and GTA 5 where they would respond to fan questions, and they were also dropping screenshots every now and then. On November 15th, 2012, Trailer 2 would drop. We would also get a closer look at Michael and our first glimpse of Trevor and Franklin. They also have dialogue featured in this trailer, and so when people heard the voice of Franklin, it reminded them of CJ or Snoop Dogg. Let's be real here, this person is a fucking racist and only said this because they're both black. Alright, so while editing this video, I just listened to some Snoop Dogg, and he actually kinda does sound like Franklin.
Squad member active, a brother from another mother.
Cool what? Slinging dope and throwing up gang signs?
So I don't know, maybe I'm the racist. Personally, I somewhat hear a slight, tiny resemblance between Franklin and CJ's voice, but I found this reply interesting because after GTA 5 released, the actor for Franklin, Sean Fontino, revealed that his cousin is actually Young Melee, the voice actor of CJ. Funnily enough, this one guy thought that Ice Cube is the voice of Franklin, which coincidentally, Sean Fontino back in the 90s actually knocked out Ice Cube. I saw a guy saying that this trailer was a lot better than the first one, which immediately reminded me of my last video where people said the exact same thing about GTA 4 Trailer 2. Alright, I'm just gonna read a bunch of comments. Let's see how this goes. Michael's son is a pussy. Child beating minigame perhaps. Franklin seems to be the same type like Luis Lopez. A bitchy, oh I don't think I can say that cry all the time about stuff to his mates. Trevor seems to be the best character of what they've shown us so far. He also has a Trevor profile picture. Here's another comment about jizz. Fuck, can someone put me in cryo sleep till it comes out? I'd let every single man but fuck. Now the one thing that is still talked about with GTA 5 Trailer 2 is Michael's face when he's in therapy. His face for some reason is like really crusty, and a lot of people on the forums even pointed this out, which is just funny. I went through about like 25 pages on the GTA forums, and the majority of people liked Trevor the most. Now, unlike with GTA 6, Rockstar after Trailer 2 would be dropping information and screenshots like every month. Rockstar treated GTA 5 fans like some fat child that was the second coming of Christ, while GTA 6 fans get treated like they're from the bloody Congo. Around December 2012, a user named GR7 believed he had found the actor for Franklin. One of the few people Ned Luke was following on Twitter was Sean Fontino. Sean's Twitter account followed Rockstar Games, Ned Luke, and Young Melee, so people started comparing his voice to Franklin's, and their voices were both identical. But what actually sealed the deal was a day after this post, Sean's Twitter account was closed. Now, right before Trailer 2, pre-orders had actually opened, and they also revealed the release date of spring 2013, but on January 31st, 2013, they had delayed the game to the 17th of September 2013. So about like a 4-month delay, but people were obviously pissed off at Rockstar because they pre-ordered a game only for that same game to be delayed a few months later. Now in retrospect, a 4-month delay definitely isn't that bad compared to an entire goddamn year. But unsurprisingly, people were really depressed from this. You know, I'll read one reply from this whole thing. After 2 months of silence, Rockstar would drop 10 screenshots, did a reveal for the game's box art by painting a mural in New York City, and then that was finished, they fucking released the whole thing. They also did a contest where you can be put as an Epsilon member in the game. But on the 30th of April 2013, they released 3 separate trailers, one about Michael, one about Trevor, and one about Franklin. The music featured in these trailers would be based around the character. The GTA forums did a poll on what trailer people enjoyed the most, and Franklin's trailer had won. A user talked about how Grove Street has to be in the game, and he was probably really happy when he did play it, though he's probably really sad that the Ballers had took it over. Now when Trailer 2 dropped, people weren't really interested in Franklin, but just because of this new Franklin trailer, people were much more interested in his character. Here's another comment about Jizz. Now funnily enough, a big chunk of people on the forums at the start of 2013 and around Trailer 3 for an actor named Rob Shapiro was actually voicing Trevor. However, a user on Reddit pointed out that a guy in a Kraft mac and cheese commercial had to be Trevor. Though of course the actor in this commercial wasn't Rob Shapiro and was actually an actor named Stephen Ogg.
Times Square.
Nice.
On July 10th of 2013, Rockstar would drop the gameplay video for GTA 5. This featured the newly refined shooting mechanics, character swapping, new mission design, Wii Sports, and the ocean. They also revealed GTA Online. Unfortunately, this was the reaction.
That chick has a sexy voice.
I just jizzed. This game is even better than I imagined. Wow. Now on July 10th, we would get the gameplay trailer for GTA Online. This was around peak Xbox Live, and there was also user-generated content confirmed, so people were really happy for this. It definitely looked more improved than GTA 4's multiplayer content-wise. Now while scrolling through the forums about 2 weeks before the launch, I saw some very questionable posts or replies, such as, does Trevor have a thing for Michael? And another post called, why do you hate Franklin so much? And one of the replies being, oh my God. Now right before GTA 5 released, on September 13th, somebody got the game for Xbox 360 early and dumped the full thing on torrent sites, such as the Pirate Bay. If you had a modded Xbox 360 in 2013, you could download and play the game 4 days early. One of those people that illegally downloaded it early decided to upload some footage on YouTube. Crazy that Take-Two didn't take this down, and here are some of the original comments for this. September 17th was the official launch of GTA 5. Multiple gaming publications gave it incredibly favorable reviews. Since this was 2013, a lot of retail stores decided to do midnight releases for GTA 5. So one of the posts that I found was, got bullied at the midnight release.
I finally have the game, but it was no fun at my midnight release when my mom was with me, and a bunch of cool in-crowd teens from school walked to by to eat at the Chipotle taco restaurant next to GameStop, and started bullying me, calling me gamer nerd and geeky mama's boy. I was pretty embarrassed. My mom was very angry with the young men who bullied me and friends to contact their parents, which made me even more embarrassed. I am enjoying GTA 5 now, but the fun will be over when I become the laughingstock of my school tomorrow.
Okay, this has to just be a troll post. Here are the replies, maybe because you like Justin Bieber. Now when the game launched, people noticed right away that it was much different to GTA 4, but nevertheless, people still thoroughly enjoyed it, although some were definitely a bit iffy on the game. Now while looking at the forums, somebody had already uploaded the ending on YouTube, but it got taken down or the person removed it. You know, I 100% have this feeling that this is going to happen with GTA 6, but people are going to put the spoilers in the title because they're stupid. Immediately, people noticed there weren't as many interiors as previous GTA games, which in hindsight, there's actually quite a few, it's just that Rockstar locked them behind missions. The reaction to the driving was pretty polarizing. I saw people say that they loved the new driving mechanics, while others were saying that they completely hated it. After a few days when people started beating the game, some people decided to share their thoughts. There was this guy who was a bit sad that he had beat the game, and this comment aged really poorly because GTA 5's DLC got cancelled. I found this Reddit comment of a guy saying that GTA 5 was an improvement over GTA 4 with multiple upvotes, which if you said that in any GTA subreddit today, a bunch of GTA 4 Reddit freaks who probably spend more time on Reddit talking about it than actually playing the game would find where you live and assault you, desecrate your body, kill your family, and give an explanation on why GTA 4 is dark and gritty, and that GTA 5 is a piece of shit game, and that Dan Houser was on Ket when he wrote it because it wasn't dark and gritty. GTA Online would also release 2 weeks after GTA 5, and at launch it was pretty cool, but content wise it was definitely a bit disappointing, and also the fact that people were getting griefed every time they played the game. So that's how the community reacted to GTA 5. It's been Trojan, remember to like and subscribe, and I'm going to leave this video with one last comment.
Frank's aunt is really hot. I know it's wrong because she's family, but damn those curves. Yummy. I hope we get to bang her with Trevor or Michael.